Good afternoon, everybody. It is June 19th, 2023. It is 2:42 in the afternoon. Okay, so this is part 2 of the Feeling Good Handbook, the self-awareness exercise. These are the questions, and you can write the answers in there. It's an example of an overgeneralization because Marge sees this negative event as a never-ending pattern of defeat. George may sometimes be late, or he may be frequently late, but he's not always late. If you called it the mental filter, you would also be right. Marge is concentrating on all the times George is late and ignoring or filtering out the times he's on time. The problem with overgeneralizing is that it will make the situation seem worse than it really is. This may trigger a pointless argument when George comes home. Marge might accuse George of always being late. He will feel indignant and insist, quite rightly, that he isn't always late. Then get into a frustrating argument that misses the point entirely. They'll both feel misunderstood and absolutely convinced that the other one is to blame. Do you recognize this pattern? If you've ever been involved in a marital squabble, I'm sure you know how exasperating this type of interaction can be. Marge's second thought is, what a jerk. What distortions are there in this one? Put your ideas here after you review the 10 forms of twisted thinking. Okay, and then you can write your answers down in there. Okay, next question or questions. This is an example of labeling because Marge is attacking George rather than what George did. You might also view it as an example of all or nothing thinking. Since Marge is writing him off entirely, being late may have been thoughtless, or it may have been due to factors beyond George's control, such as a traffic jam on the expressway. Either way, it doesn't make George a jerk. Contrary to popular opinion, there are actual no jerks in the United States at this time. There's certainly plenty of jerky behavior, however. What is the main distortion in Marge's third thought? If he cared about me, he wouldn't be so late. Put your ideas here. Okay, next question. Or questions. The major distortion in this thought is mind reading or jumping to conclusions. Marge is automatically assuming that a lack of caring explains why George is late. Although he may not care, there could be other explanations for why he's late. Can you think of any possibilities? List them here. Okay, so that is all for part 2 of the self-awareness exercise, the Feeling Good Handbook. If you like this content, like this video or comment below. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching.